In this video, we will talk about how to drink olive oil for joint pain and arthritis. What if the most powerful natural remedy for your aching joints has been sitting in your kitchen cabinet this entire time? Not a supplement, not a prescription, not an expensive treatment, just a bottle of olive oil. It sounds almost too simple to be true, and yet scientists and nutritionists around the world are taking a serious look at this ancient golden liquid and what it may mean for the millions of people suffering from joint pain and arthritis every single day. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it. Arthritis affects over 58 million adults in the United States alone, and joint pain, stiffness, and inflammation can be completely life-altering, robbing people of mobility and quality of life. Most people reach for anti-inflammatory medications, and while those have their place, long-term use comes with real risks. This is exactly why researchers and health professionals have turned their attention toward natural food-based approaches, and olive oil keeps rising to the top of that conversation. Cultures that have consumed it for thousands of years consistently show lower rates of chronic inflammatory diseases, which led scientists to ask, what is inside olive oil that's doing this? The answer is a natural compound called Oleocanthal. This polyphenol inhibits the same inflammatory enzymes as ibuprofen, and that's not a loose comparison. A study published in the journal Nature confirmed that Oleocanthal shares a genuinely similar mechanism to NSAIDs, but without the gastrointestinal and cardiovascular risks that come with long-term drug use. On top of that, extra virgin olive oil is rich in oleic acid, which reduces the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines, the chemical messengers behind chronic joint inflammation. Add in vitamin E and a full spectrum of antioxidant polyphenol that fight cartilage-damaging oxidative stress, and you have a food that works on multiple levels to calm the inflammation driving your pain. Now, let's get into what you actually came here for. Before anything else, the type of olive oil you choose matters enormously. You must use extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed and high quality. Lower grades labeled pure or light are refined in ways that strip out the beneficial compounds. Look for a harvest date, a dark bottle, and a quality certification. The fresher, the better. How much should you take? Most of the research and traditional recommendations point to 1 to 3 tablespoons per day as an effective amount. The famous Mediterranean diet, which has been studied extensively for its anti-inflammatory effects, typically involves roughly 4 tablespoons of olive oil daily across meals. For targeted joint health purposes, starting with 1 tablespoon and building up to 2 or 3 is a practical approach that allows your body to adjust. The first and most straightforward method is drinking it plain, first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Take 1 tablespoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil and simply drink it. Some people find the taste perfectly pleasant. Good extra virgin olive oil has a rich, slightly peppery, grassy flavor. That characteristic throat burn you feel at the back of your throat after swallowing is actually the oleocanthal at work, which is a reassuring sign that the beneficial compounds are present and active. If you find drinking it straight difficult at first, give yourself a few days. Most people adjust to the taste quite quickly, especially once they associate it with feeling better. The second method is combining it with lemon juice, which is one of the most popular traditional combinations in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern wellness practices. Mix 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with the juice of half a fresh lemon and drink it first thing in the morning. The lemon adds a bright flavor that many people find much more palatable, and lemon juice itself brings its own anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits. Some people add a small pinch of black pepper to this mixture, as black pepper contains piperine, a compound known to enhance the bioavailability of anti-inflammatory phytonutrients. The third method is incorporating it into your meals in ways that maximize its consumption without the need for drinking it outright. Drizzling 2 to 3 tablespoons generously over salads, vegetables, soups, or whole grain dishes ensures you're getting a therapeutic dose throughout the day. The critical rule here is to use it raw or at very low heat. Cooking extra virgin olive oil at high temperatures degrades its polyphenol content. It's perfectly fine for light sautéing, but the most beneficial way to use it is unheated, as a finishing oil, a dressing, or a dip. The fourth method is a warm water and olive oil drink, which is particularly popular for people who also deal with digestive inflammation alongside joint issues. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to a glass of warm, not boiling, water, stir well, and drink it slowly. The warmth of the water helps the oil disperse slightly and is soothing for the gut lining, which is relevant because gut health and systemic inflammation are deeply connected. The fifth approach is pairing olive oil with turmeric, creating one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatory combinations available. Mix 1 tablespoon of olive oil with half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a pinch of black pepper, and optionally a small amount of honey to taste. The fat in the olive oil actually helps the body absorb curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, far more effectively since curcumin is fat-soluble. Black pepper's piperine further amplifies this absorption. This combination targets joint inflammation from multiple directions simultaneously and has a growing body of clinical research supporting each of its components individually. Consistency is everything here. Olive oil is not a one-dose remedy. Its compounds work cumulatively, gradually shifting the body's inflammatory baseline over time. Most people who see meaningful improvement in joint stiffness and pain report noticing changes after 4 to 8 weeks of daily use. Pair it with an overall anti-inflammatory diet rich in vegetables, fruits, fatty fish, and whole grains, and the results are amplified considerably. One practical note: olive oil contains around 120 calories per tablespoon, so account for that in your daily intake. And if you have a gallbladder condition or are on a managed medical plan for arthritis, check in with your doctor before making significant dietary changes. Drinking 1 to 3 tablespoons daily, whether plain, with lemon, with turmeric, or raw over your food, gives your body a consistent natural anti-inflammatory signal. It's not a cure, and it won't replace medical care. But as part of a healthy daily routine, it is one of the most research-backed, side effect-free tools available for managing joint pain. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up right now. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss science-backed health content like this again. Share this video with someone who could use a simple and natural health upgrade soon. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the very next video.